Hello friends, today I will discuss about difference between protection city and metering city. In this picture, you can see the primary current flows in the aluminum strip, that is the primary conductor, and two cities are connected. One is protection city and one is metering city. So it is clearly visible the two core structure of the two cities is different. So friends, in this video I will elaborate about the difference between metering city and protection city. So there are two types of the current transformer. One is metering city, another is protection city. In the secondary side of the metering city, ammeters, megawatt meters, etc. are connected. Meters are required to measure the current accurately for billing purpose. Therefore, the revenue of any utilities or any companies depend on this metering city. That is why here accuracy is much more important during normal load current. The another is protection city. In the secondary side, relays are connected and relays are required to sense the fault current so that it can isolate the faulty system by giving a tripping pulse to the circuit breaker. Here the importance is during fault current, relay sense this current and relay cells send a trip signal to the circuit breaker. Therefore, the protection city must be able to sense the high range of fault current. So here range of the primary current sensing capability is important. So the first difference is accuracy. Accuracy is much more important up to 120 to 125% of the rated current. Here for metering city, class is 0.2, 0.5, etc. 0.2, 0.5 denotes the percentage error of the metering city. That is, if rated current flows, then there will be error. This error may be in positive or may be in negative. That is plus minus 0.2% and 0.5% respectively. And for protection city, here accuracy is not much more important, but city shall measure high range of fault current. So class of protection is 5P, one is protection class and one is protection special class. In case of protection class, the class is defined as 5P10 and 5P20. That is, if 10 times of rated current flows, there will be 5% error in the secondary current. And for 5P20, if 20 times of the rated current flows, there will be 5% error in the secondary current. Now for metering city, performance of city is important during normal operation of power system. And for protection city, performance of city is important during fault condition. Cross-section area of core in case of metering city is less, so that it may saturate during fault condition. And cross-section area for core of protection city is much more to increase the saturation level of the core. Now the metering city is required for carrying a normal load current, and here accuracy is much more. So there is no necessary to measure the fault current, and that is why the cross section of the core is less, so that during fault condition it will saturate, and there will be no increase in the current in the secondary of the side of the metering city, and therefore the meters connected or instrument connected in the secondary side will be in safe condition. In case of protection city, the fault current are required to measure accurately. So if the current will increase in the primary side, there will be more flux will generate in the core. If the city saturate if earlier, then in the secondary side there will be the reflection of the primary current will be not accurately, and that is why the cross section of area of the core is much more to increase the saturation level of the protection city core. Metering city is defined by parameter ISF. ISF is instrument safety factor. In case of metering city, it may be less than 5 or less than 6. It means if 5 times of the rated current flow, then city will saturate to safeguard the instrument connected in the secondary side of the metering city. In case of protection city, it is defined by a parameter that is ALF, accuracy limit factor, as 5P10, 5P20, and it also may be defined by VK, that is knee point voltage, in case of protection special case city. In case of metering city, core material used is nickel iron. In case of protection city, core material used as cold rolled silicon steel. In case of metering city, an auxiliary coil is connected. You can see in the nameplate that this auxiliary coil terminal, that is V, shall be connected to either S2 or S3 or S4 if S4 terminal is available. This is because to safeguard the instrument connected in the secondary side during fault condition. In case of protection city, no such auxiliary coil required. So friends, thank you for watching, and please do subscribe my channel